yo, what's up? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope you all having a great week so far. I myself having a great week. Today is starting my weekend. This is my Saturday, and I'm here giving y'all live. Y'all see Mizzle Talks. It's Married to Medicine and Married at First Sight. How y'all doing? What's going on? Yes, I'm behind the screen real quick. I'll get on in a few minutes. And what's up? What's up? Listen. We got some things to talk about for these two shows, and I got some opinions, and I don't know, maybe it might be not the same as yours, but we'll get into it. But first, before we start that, hold up, let me put the banner on. Hey, Empress, how you doing, boo? What's up, Mizzies? How y'all doing? Come on, join the chat. And not replay game. Appreciate you. Please make sure you hit that like button or subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate everyone who's been watching my videos lately and supporting it. It's growing with the viewership, but it's still there, it's still growing. And I appreciate that. Ooh, hold up. All right, let's do shows update. Add to the stage. Wait, hold up. We'll move that first. So many different tabs now. Hey, shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamond in the sky. Listen. Next week, Friday, is my birthday, and I'm getting my hair cut next week on Tuesday. So you have to just deal with this until next week, because I just say feel like getting my hair cut this week. Get it on so I can be fresh. Chill. Be a dream boy around here, y'all. But let's get to the show's update. So we'll talk about what's coming soon, what's happening, what's going on. Trader Season 3. If y'all did not watch my recent Traders review, please have the link to it. Please do. Support that. The new episode airs on tonight. So after this live, yes, I will be on doing Discord, do a watch along. So if y'all around and available, call my Discord. Happy belated birthday! Hold up. Hey, what's going on? Happy belated birthday, Aquarius gang around here. What's up? Oh yes, we need to link up. I will message you so you can have my digits so we can talk. Hold up, let me do that right now. Okay, you've been a good fan. Yes, it definitely did. I messaged you on Discord so you can have the message. Listen. Yeah, because next Friday I'm going to be in a little spa and everything. Eat out this Saturday, it'll be out. But yes, we're going to link up. Definitely. Yeah. Listen. Let's do shows update. Let's get into that. If y'all didn't watch my trade review, here the link is up right there. Season 3. We'll get to it. I can't wait to see what's happening tonight because, the traders, they going at each other. Nobody trusts each other. The faithfuls is in an old la la land. So I guess we'll see what's the next saga to this freaking traders. Ready to love. I said ready to love. And I ain't been drinking. Ready to Love premieres tomorrow, y'all. So I'll put an asterisk. I was going to review it, but I'll say, you know what? I'll go review it because I need some content. Stuff is ending soon, and I need some other stuff to supplement content. So yes, I'm going to add Ready to Love to my lineup. Real Housewife for Atlanta. Ooh, they put the date. What's the date? It starts, I think, March 6th. It's sometime in March. Next time we do this live, next time I do a shows update, I put the correct date. I know they showed the date when it's airing, but I forgot what it was. Yes, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna review it. I said I was gonna review it because I want to see how that happens. What everything I do. The only thing I don't like is that they didn't add Kenya to the cast photo. If y'all barely showed her the trailer, which is fine, whatever. But if she's still under contract, I think y'all should still add her to the class to the cast photo. That was messed up for not to add her. She really not fit for the other half of the season, so you can at least still add her. It's ridiculous, but whatever. Unless she didn't want to do it, that's one thing. Beyond the Gate is a soap. It starts this month, February 24th. It's an all-black soap, all-black cast, soap opera kind of show. And know, I say soap opera. Yeah, whatever. Know. And I want to do a panel style review on that. So if anybody interested in doing that with me, come on, join in. Let's have a discussion. And know, so just like All My Children, General Hospital, Passions, One Night to Live, it's kind of like that, but it's all black cast. So it's interesting. We'll see how it goes. Love is Blind season 8 is premieres next week, next Friday, and yes, we'll talk about the shenanigans and what's happening. I know a lot of stuff happening right now. People talk about the cast and the men and all that stuff. Really talking on TikTok. I don't care. I don't find none of that. I just want to watch the show, how it goes, and just kind of critique these people. Survivor 48 is just a watch along because I've been watching Survivor since season 46. So we're gonna continue on Survivor. Harlem season 3. It's crazy because we're gonna watch it tonight. And this is the series finale. Not the season. It's a series finale. They're gonna end it in this season, after this season. And it's only 6 episodes. I said, so y'all had us wait for a long time for you to give us 6 episodes, and that's it. It's kind of y'all rushing. What's the rush for? And then the episode is but so freaking short. It's like 30 minutes each. So it's like, come on, I can at least give us, at least, if you're going to make a 6 episode, at least 50 minutes each episode or something. But whatever, we're going to watch it and conclude it. Family Business New Orleans is like, if you watch Family Business on BET Plus, it's a spinoff to that, and it's like a lot of characters connected to the other ones. So it's good so far. The next episode premiere tonight, so we're gonna watch that, episode 4. And tomorrow, I will do a live tomorrow. I gotta make the banner for it. It will be for Family Business New Orleans and Harlem season 3. So please, if you have not, please try to catch up so you can be there with tomorrow to me, and we can have a good discussion on these shows. And Beauty in Black, it premieres March 6th, the second part of season 1. And we'll see how that goes, because I reviewed the first half, so let's do the second half. I like any little stuff, and any show that's coming out that I missed, you think I'd be interested in, or you probably want me to talk about it, and let me know. Put it, message me, and we can talk. All right, let's do Marriage Minister first. Hold up, y'all. What y'all know about this episode? What y'all think? Because I know it was a lot of going back and forth on media and Twitter and stuff like that about who started what. T started and Heavily started. Not Heavily. T started or Quad started. Quad was doing the most. T saying this, G that. And I was like, I don't give a damn who started what. At the end of the day, the whole freaking scene was dusty and it's whack. And it shouldn't even happen like that. If y'all just did the poop part like I said I was going to do, instead of these dusty ass questions, they wouldn't be doing this. But got everybody in the freaking media we admitted each other about who started what. And I was like, boy, bye. At the end of the day, everybody was at fault. Everybody was at fault in this freaking scene. It was stupid. I don't care who started what. That's not my cup of tea. I don't care. So all right, let's do episode 6, season 11, episode 10 of Married to Medicine. All right, so they was playing the game. You know, it's a relay race type of game. There was 3 different teams. I don't care who the team was. All that details is not necessary to me. It was but we do know Simone, Cecil, Nene, and Steve was a team. I think I remember the teams. And then we had Contessa, Scott, Heavily, and Damon in one team. And then we had Phaedra. Who was it? We had Phaedra, Jackie. Curtis stepped out. So I think it was no Tisha. Who was it? Whatever. I don't really care about the teams. It is what it is. But I know G Sweet Tea, I think was his team, and I think also was Quan and King. Whatever. But that scene was funny though, because we see G was like, oh my gosh, I'm on young days. I'm growing. I'm going. I'm paddling. I'm getting in this. I'm getting it. He was in the lead. He was in the lead. He was getting it. He said, yes, I'm going to show these youngies. I'm going to show these young ones how to do it. And then on the side, he just tipped over, whoop, to the wall. I said, oh. And we're laughing, whatever. And then he got back on it and kept falling, fell on it. So now he's like, his feelings hurt. Because now he's like, damn. Hey, J Double. Hey, boo. How you doing? Now his feelings hurt because he was getting it, and now he can't get back in the lead. So it just dust right past him again. So he was feeling the type of way about that. He was feeling the type of way about it. And so, everything. So, and then we have freaking Contessa and Heavenly. They couldn't get in the right speed because Contessa was. I said, Contessa, you gotta calm down. You can't be that fast. Like freaking Heavenly trying to keep up with you, and y'all not in sync with y'all kayaking. So it was just so funny to just have y'all not saying, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. I try my best. My Married to Medicine is just so hard to watch. I know that's right. Is it? And I said, oh, can y'all be in sync? But y'all know they got to try to communicate and everything, and they was not having it with the communication. It just was not doing a good job. They was not doing a good job at all. It was just so hard to see. Which one will be the next season of the Traitors? Ciao. That's any Married to Medicine people will be on the cast. Or something on Bravo. I just want them to have a mixer of, but I know they ain't never gonna do that. So, but I'll do one thing. I don't want to keep them adding so many Survivor players. If they do add Survivor players, please don't make them one of the Traitors. Because every season so far, a Survivor player was a traitor, which is Dusty. But yeah, nobody in this season could recognize that. I don't understand what was the reason. I don't know why they ain't picking up on that. But no, they were harping on the housewives. Whatever. But that's beside the point. Contessa Heavenly just couldn't get it together. They just doing this to that. They couldn't all. And then we get Phaedra and Jackie. I don't know what they do. First of all, I did kayaking before. I don't do it as much because I don't really do a lot of water activities, but I did kayaking, experiencing, and it was not bad. But I can't swim, but I had a life jacket and everything. But when you kayaking, you can't just paddle on one side because what you do, you gonna go in circles. You're gonna go in circles because you gotta freaking alternate. Left, right. And you gotta be in sync with your people. Left, right. Oh, if you do this, you gotta do it together. It's like they was just all just paddling in just one side. I said, y'all realize y'all going in a circle, right? So they was doing that, going in a circle. And then that's one thing. And then all we saw, we see them, they're all over here to the west. They're over there to the east. They're over there to the south. They're over there to the north. I said, first of all, they went past the buoy. I said, y'all realize the buoy's right here, right? Y'all just so social distancing. I said, where y'all going? Y'all leaving the cast or something? Major and Jack, I said, oh, child. And they said, yeah. So we paddling, y'all. We paddling. Where we going? Oh, child. I said, oh, just get some life to y'all. Just life. Just life. It was just so funny. That scene was funny because it was all over the place. People falling, people doing this, people doing that. The team actually won was Simone, Cecil, Mimi, and Steve. You know, Steve was a former NFL player, so he was very athletic. They was competitive, and that's what they do. That's that. So Team Go Fish won, but that scene was funny because it was a good moment. It was a good moment. So Phaedra invited Sheik, whatever that guy's name is, from the thing, because that's the person she matched with at T's event. That sweet and savory kind of event when you match the younger people with the older individuals. You know, that's people who into that. And she invited them. And I guess heavily talked to Simone that she said she invited Apollo. And she was telling Simone the rundown why she invited Apollo and like just give us insight of what not to do and what to do and how it is going beyond divorce. If you ever get divorced, what it look like, how it look like if you had children together, what's that entails. It's like everybody's story is different. So at the end of the day, that was her focus. But I was like, girl, at the end of the day, whatever. You were trying to be messy, and you just want to be messy, heavily, because you said, oh, she said, she know. I said, yes. You invited Phaedra. You got Apollo way before you would ask Phaedra if she was okay. Now, when you told Phaedra, he said, I was let you know I invited Apollo and everything. And Phaedra said, I don't mind. She didn't mind. She didn't mind a little bit. But did she really mind or she really did? But I think, I don't know. Maybe Phaedra think that it was Apollo only and not Shireen. But I would say, I don't think why she would think that Shireen was not going to be invited with her or come with her. But at the end of the day, there was no need to have Apollo come anyway. It was no need. But it's coming. So Simone said, I don't know. I mean, I heard what you're saying, but it might not translate that well. So they supposed to have a pool party, and nobody got in the pool. Pool party, and nobody got in the pool. Now Contessa said, listen, I was ready. And everybody else was like, got dressed like they was not going to the pool. I said, so how you gonna say it's a pool party and nobody going in the pool? That was a dusty attempt for them to do that messy ass game they about to play. Questions how well you know your spouse and all that stuff like that. So everybody come through. Contessa was like, damn, I got the wrong member. Next time, if y'all told me a freaking theme, I probably would just go dress. I just will dress someone differently because I'm the one who dressed for the occasion. And everybody else dressed differently. Nobody even looked like they was getting the pool except for Contessa. And I think husband. So and then Quad had like a bathing suit too, but Quad was shrinking and so like that. So King, King is a nice chocolate. Yes, the chocolate. You can't say just chocolate. You gotta say chocolate like that. Nice chocolate man. He got his shirt open. It's like that. I said, oh, you come with your shirt open, all that stuff like that. I said, so Toya messy self in her confession to say, listen, nobody, King, the only one can have a shirt open. No other body in this group could have their shirt open. And she said, except for Steve, the other person. So Mimi's husband. I said, oh, shit, I told you it was messy. Eugene's like, that's why I told you. Right? Because I said, yes. I said, I mean, he had a nice body, and why not? And you nice chocolate me. I said, Qual, you got a good one. And I said, Steve, never see your shirt open, too. All right, that's it. And but not one with the dad's bod. But sometimes you want to see some eye candy, a little the 6 package, and that's that. So they call this game called Vibe Check. Vibe Check. I said, oh. Now I may have a different opinions about everybody else, but let's get into it. Let's get into it because I know people was windmilling. It was fighting left and right in the freaking social media. T started this, Quad started this. This is too much. This, that, yeah. How you gonna? And everybody going back and forth saying, "You wrong? What you seeing? What you see?" I don't know why everybody's saying Quad started it. T started with the statement. I said, I don't give a damn. At the end of the day, I feel like this whole thing should not have happened in the first place. And then I feel like who actually really got the flames flowing was the people surrounding these people who y'all could blame it about. But that's my opinion, and I'm going to explain why I said that. So she said, we're going to pay a vibe check for people, your husband, your wife, your partner, or your significant other. But she said, significant other people who's not married. And they say, I said, why do you have to say all that? See, this is the thing. I said, sometimes people do the most for no apparent reason. You could have said, we have a vibe check for people who are husband, wives, or your significant other. Or partner. You didn't have to add in, you're not married, and you're sleeping together, you're not married. I said, none of that. We don't need to know all that. Other than the day, they all dating and they all together. So we don't even need you to add no extra 2, 3, 4, 5 cents to this whole conversation about who's not sleeping together. I said, and I said, even though, and then somebody else mentioned that, about separate rooms. About Phaedra. Phaedra bought Chic, and they would say, you got a different your own room. I said, if he shared the room with Phaedra, what that problem? What you gonna do? Who is you? Cause I said, y'all mind your business. Whether or not I got me an own room or not. If Phaedra want me in her room, I'm gonna be in her room, and that's what it is. Mind your dusty business and mind your own. Yeah, I couldn't be in this reality show. Cause I was like, I've been so annoyed. I said, what is to you if I got my own room or not? I mean, I wouldn't be paid for it, I was paying for it, but it is what it is. But it's like, y'all just nosy for no apparent reason and just be judgy. Because we're not married, we're not supposed to share the room. Get the F out of here. So they had different questions. One of the questions about parenting, or who is the most, how you describe your partner parenting style. Was it soft parenting, it's hard parenting, or just right? And everything. When it came to King said, I think Quad and King said just right. And they said, y'all got no kids together. I said, but do you ever know he got a kid or not? And they said, yes, King has a daughter. And Quad said, yeah, King has a daughter. I said, that's nice. That's nice. As long as he's active, he's there for the kid's life, his child life. Ain't no problem. I have no issue with that. And then I had a question before that. When they asked the question, how many dates do you have went on before you end up being exclusive or married to the partner you are now? Different things. I know Quad and King kind of cheated because they discussed the answer before they wrote it down, where everybody was distracted with their own conversations. They put 30. I said, okay. Other people put like 24, different things, different numbers. Nobody really matched like that. 10 or whatever dates. Stevie Mimi, one said 4, another one said 5 or 3, whatever it was. And Mimi said the first date didn't count, and this is that. And he said, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. She's like, I said, doesn't matter who count or not. It is what it is. And then they asked this question that got the whole ball rolling, which was, how many times you have sex in a week? How much do you often have sex in a week? Because normally, I know everybody want to say, oh, yes, I would like to have sex every day and all that stuff. And maybe even twice a day, something like that. Sometimes that's not realistic. It's not realistic when you have a lot of business responsibilities. You got work. You got, you may have children that might sap your energy. You clean and cooking and doing a lot of responsibility, paying bills. It's like, sometimes life giving life it. And you might not have the energy to do it. And even though you probably want to, you probably don't have the energy to do so. And if you do, maybe not too full-fledged ongoing session, maybe a little quickie every now and then, a little oral, ask you oral, and all that stuff like that. That's all you probably could do. But you just gotta put it in and put it in. So ideally, if I was in a relationship with someone, I probably would say like maybe 3, or maybe 4 times, maybe 3 at the most. Right, 3, 4 times a week. Give us 3 days to relax, or 4 days to relax. Depends if I do 3 or 4 a week. And it don't have to be full blown. If someone can pick the quickies and stuff like that, but that's my idea. Cause we gotta factor in work and all that stuff and time spent and time, so everything. So that's ideally, but whatever. I know Jackie and Curtis. Curtis say 0, Jackie say 1 time a week. And Jackie said, damn, how you go damn, you act like you get none? Yes, I'm a busy person, but let's at least get something during the week, child. It's like that. Toya G said 2. And I said, oh, I don't know. Toya may think like she wanted more than that, but I said, listen, I ain't gonna fun. I am no shame in my game. We get 2 times a week. And one other thing. So, and it was other questions, other things like 3, and they made me say 4. I was like that. So when it came to Quad and King, they said 15 a week. And I was like, oh, y'all getting it in. Don't get me wrong, listen. King is a fine man, and I know sometimes you probably want to jump on the bones. That's fine. But how many of those figure sessions do I have, or at the full-blown session, or that some of those sessions are quickies? But quickies count. It is what it is. But so, and I know y'all getting down on passion for 15 times a week. And I said, oh, y'all getting in like that. Okay. To me, that's a little bit much. However, that's their live. Whether they're lying or exaggerating or not, it is what it is. They both said 15. They both answers match. So unless they discussed it, whatever, they said 15. And then it was something about when he have a daughter, and she said he has a daughter, he has a child, and she see how he raised a child. He said, listen, he's enough for me to bust her wide open to have a baby with him. Baby by her. I said, oh, damn. At this point, Qua was a little on one. She was tipsy. She had her drinks on. So she a little loose with her lips. And sometimes when you get liquor coverage in your system, you start blabbing things. And so she said she ready to bust it wide open, and I went in having. He's the person I would have a child with. I said, okay. I mean, now, Quad and King was sitting in the front of Greg and T. So Greg and T was behind Quad and King. So while Quad was saying all that, she was saying that. Now, when Greg and T said their answers, I think they said 2 or 3 times a week. I think they said 3 times a week, but she said when they have the ovulation, the baby, or they try to get to cycle, it would probably be more often. So Quad said, oh, y'all need more sex. Y'all need more sex. You get a baby and everything. Because listen, you get more sex and you have a baby and everything. And when you have a baby shower, let me play in the baby shower. Because, I know them doing little vents around here. God about the cream, boom, boom, pow around here. So, yes, they're doing little vents for you. And I'll give the baby shower and everything. So, all that stuff was very antagonistic. It was very antagonistic. Meanwhile, while Quad was saying all that, Greg was quiet. Now, I know people say, oh, Greg was probably jealous for her to say all that the 15 times a week. I don't know if he was jealous or not, because he didn't say that. Or no, he was sitting behind there. We didn't really see him. All we saw him sitting behind her, and he was very quiet. Now, Toya, she said, Quad, you need to stop, because you making him uncomfortable. Everybody sitting there. First of all, Heavenly and Damon was running the event, so I don't know why they didn't regulate this thing. Hold on a minute. They just sitting there and letting the thing happen, and they didn't want to see the mess. But I said, you making him uncomfortable. I said, okay. So for me, it felt like y'all added fuel to the fire and flaming it, putting focus on it now for them to say something. Because now the eyes is on them. Now she said, oh, you uncomfortable? Why are you uncomfortable? I'm just doing that. And I was like, why we need to do all that? So everybody coming back and forth saying Queen. Now, when Quad did say the 15 a week, T did say somebody's lying. And then Quad continued on what you had to say. And I guess that's what everybody was saying, that T started by saying that somebody's lying. But I said, I don't think, I mean, a lot of us probably were thinking that, that's too excessive. That's a bit excessive for much, because most normal people don't really have sex 15 times a week. But I would say, you know what? When you're in the beginning of your relationship, you probably would, especially you're both as hot, sexy individuals. Y'all probably get on more often. But when y'all life is life and you have married and everything, something sometimes slows down. So it's not far fetched. Maybe y'all, when y'all was in the beginning of y'all relationship, y'all was probably having sex a lot more often than y'all having now. So it's not like it's out of pocket. But that number is a little bit high. But whatever. She said that, but I feel like what add more to it is if y'all focusing on it so damn much, it made the focus on the 4. And when Tori mentioned, oh yeah, you make him uncomfortable, it's like you panning into it. Now everybody say, oh, he uncomfortable, this is this, that. It got Qual going more because now she's talking more and everything. And also, so then Greg piped up and said, I don't care what you think. And then it went back and forth between these two. And then T, she was like, listen, I ain't gonna have anybody coming to my husband like that. So then T started popping up and saying things. And now this happening. Because first it was like a joke and banter kind of thing. And now the focus and like he's uncomfortable and all that stuff like that. It made the focus on the 4 and it amplified it instead of letting it be. And just let Quad talk and let Quad talk and let him just sit there and just be quiet and not focus on it. But y'all focusing on it made it more amplified. So me personally, I don't blame no T and Quad. I feel like blame everybody else and surrounding them making an emphasis on their freaking relationship or whatever that whole thing. That's what I feel like. I said y'all didn't have to focus on that. If y'all just freaking take a pool party like y'all supposed to do and just let it be and just let her just talk and just whatever and not making it seem like he had an issue and everything because he didn't say that. And whether he was jealous or not after her say all that, we don't know that. Until he starts saying, oh, I don't care what you're saying. Then going back and then everybody's in the pot and it's adding and it just was too much. It was just too much. So I don't care what everybody going back and forth on social media about who started what. Because after that, I feel like it was not necessary. It was not necessary. It was not. Cause everybody in the room know that Quad was on one drinking. So it's like let the girl talk. Cause I don't mind that. Now, but no, Greg had to say something. I don't know. He could have just stayed there, be quiet, and be in mute. Look about everybody on mute. Just like to stay there. But no, he had to say something. So now, just add it, and then it got her fired up, and now they're going back and forth. And I was like, I don't know. Now, when you're saying that, because I know she was saying at the same time, like, oh, I left him, and this is that, and I'm good, you got your man, and y'all do what you got to do, and all stuff like that, and everything. But I think he was saying, no, we left each other, and it was a mutual thing. And there's just a lot going on with the whole scene. And I could tell it was unresolved feelings at both ends. And yes, I said it. Because if everybody just truly moved on, they don't give a damn about each other. I don't even entertain none of each other. I wouldn't. I said, good, let her talk. I said, this is what it is. I don't got nothing to say. And then Quad, if she didn't feel the type of way how she felt, she wouldn't be doing all that either. So yes, nobody's unscathed on this. Everybody have a part of playing in a part of this. Everybody's to blame to all this. So I don't care who started what. Everybody's to blame on how this went down. What y'all gotta say? Y'all let me know your thoughts. It was just dumb and stupid. So they adjourned that, and now through the midst of that, T started piping up. Now T and Qual was going back and forth a little bit. As this is that, girl, you don't want none of this, because you don't want none of this. Just stay with your husband, and then you don't know what this, because I know what this, so you have to say nothing and everything. T. And then Greg started screaming at T. Be quiet, babe, babe. But I said, first of all, you don't need to be screaming at me, because at the end of the day, I'm defending you. And while you in my face screaming at me, tell me, babe, bitch, be quiet. So I said, girl, first of all, you shouldn't say nothing in the first place. It would never been all this. So all this babe screaming at me, why are you screaming? Now I know, because I don't watch heavily YouTube channel, but I know people put clips that heavily they said that it was more that was edited out, that he was standing up and he was cursing at the T and said, shut the F up. And I said, listen, this is exactly what we're seeing. You got the anger problem. I don't know why you're screaming at me for. Like I did something wrong. So now everybody had to go. I said, oh, this is too much. Let's end this. It's getting out of hand. We don't like how you're screaming. I wish King would have taken part. Yes. Yes, I feel like he should have taken. I said, listen, you're doing the most, you're talking the most. And now I let him want to get it out and everything. But I said, it just was adding too much. And then G fits up the way he should just move himself too. Like I said, everybody, a lot of people should have moved themselves if it was getting too out of hand. And I said, first of all, I would say it would never get to that point if y'all never really add the focus to the freaking conversation. You should just let it be. Let's let her talk. So I know next week they're gonna have a sneak peek, and then it's Mimi and Steve talking to Toya and Eugene. They was letting Toya know. I said, girl, you added a few to the flyer. It was there, and you just flicked it more, and it just amplified, and it just went down here from there. And Toya tried to act like she wasn't that well. She said, oh no, I didn't say that. And no, I did say that. Oh, and then she started laughing because she knows she said what she said. But it is what it is. But it was a lot. It was a lot going on. And now Greg is on one. Greg was on one. So he's upset. He's telling Tisha, you need to stop talking. You shouldn't be talking. And I tell you to let it be and let it be alone. You should be the bigger person and all that stuff like that. She said no. And she she clapped back. And Tisha's that type of person is like, listen, you clap at me, I'm going to clap at you. I'm not that type of mature yet. If you're going to say something to me, I'm going to say something to you. Or you disrespect my husband, I'm going to say something to you like that. It is what it is. You coming at us, both of us saying that, you going to play a baby shower, this and this and this, that. And I said, oh, my husband never talked to me like that. He would never talk to me like that. I said, okay, yeah, he shouldn't have talked to little T like that. And now, Greg needed time. He needed to walk. T said, babe, why are you leaving? And I was like that. He needed to look. So I said, let him be. Good, that's what he does. Let him cool down. Whatever, jerk off or something like that. Do what he got to do so he can calm himself down. Because at the end of the day, he was doing the most by screaming at you. I'm sorry, he shouldn't have been doing all that. That was not necessary to be doing all that and screaming and yelling and everything, and kind of confirm what the hell we be seeing about him when he was doing the quad all these years either way. So that's that. So everybody's going around. It's an aftermath. They said it shouldn't have happened. They would say, listen, we should just did the pool party and just got in the pool and none of this happened. Contessa said. So I think Contessa, T, who else was talking? I think Toya. Y'all correct me because I ain't write all that down because sometimes a lot of that stuff was going out of hand. I can't take copious notes. It was talking outside and how what went down. And he said he walked out and this, that, and I don't know where it goes. I'm calling him and going straight to voicemail. Don't know where he's going. And I guess Eugene, somebody was going to go and look for him. And it was a whole issue going on with that. And it's crazy. And he didn't want to be around negativity. He didn't want to be around. I was saying, but at the same time, you came back on the show with T, though, knowing that Quad is part of the cast. This is the problem here. If You didn't want to be around. Why come back? Because you was off the season for a couple of seasons after you and Quad split. You was off. You wasn't around. You was a filming with people. You was out of the show. And then when you got with T and you got remarried, you wanted to come on the show to show off, to stun on them. And at the same time, when that was happening, Quad was getting isolated and iced out by the group, the ladies. So she was about to get off the show herself. But then again, they was like, no, we like Quad. Quad is part of the show. We can't kick her out. It's like that. At the time, they was trying to ice her out. I didn't like that. Y'all know the whole thing about that isolation. I hate that. So that one went down. But Quad also decided to still be on the show, even though she knows that Greg and his new wife will be on the show. So everybody played a point on being on here. So if y'all don't even be around each other and don't want to deal with negativity and stuff like that, we don't have to do that. At the end of the day, the show was just around the ladies. Mainly with the ladies. Yes, the guys was part of the cast, and because it was married to Madison, some of these ladies was married to Madison, and some of the guys are married on Madison. But the ladies, it was focused on the ladies, basically. So, because Quad was there at the beginning, she was married to Madison, that's not anymore, but at the same time, it's still part of the production cast. It's like, ain't no system get her leave. So, you came back knowing that she was still going to be around with your new wife. So, if you didn't want to be around, you shouldn't have to be around. You should just let her be and left. And you and T should not be in the season, even though the ladies did invited T in to the group. Because, I get Heavenly just say yes, we wanted T around because it would have been make sense and it would add more to the storyline between Quad. If Quad was coming back and then everything, it would be more and that dynamic. That's what the Raiders wanted. That's what the Sweep was seeing, and that's what it was. And whatnot. But then again, y'all had to realize that it might be still unresolved issues being around each other like that. It is still unresolved issues between both of them. Or at least unresolved feelings, even on divorce. Because Quad wouldn't be saying all that if she still ain't feel some way about it. And vice versa with G. Because when you truly are over someone, you be truly over someone. And you don't have not much, you don't have no emotions and nothing behind that. No joker jabs, no daggers, no jigs and stabs and digs towards the other partner. You just say, oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? And keep it going. That's it. Keep it cool and keep it cordial. It never fails. It was quiet all day. All day. Now when I get on live, is that out there. But whatever. I'm just saying, y'all all had a decision. Y'all know, y'all both knew that y'all were going to be on the show. You shouldn't come on the show if you didn't want to be around each other. That's point blank period in both ends. You know she was still part of this cast. So G, you should have stay your dust behind off the show if you didn't want to be around her. Point blank period. Now you're around her, deal with it. And Quad the same thing. Just deal with it. So everything's going on. I think Curtis, Jackie, and who else was talking? Listen, Curtis, Jackie, and then two other people talking, and how messed up it was tonight. And it was reaction, what went down. I think it was because I said Scott. Whatever. And what went down. And I said, this is crazy because they all feel like they both had something going on. They do know Quad was drinking, and when she had a lot of drinks, she was doing a lot. And they say Greg was uncomfortable, and it was a lot. Now they say it's too much having an exes with each other around them with their new significant other because there will be something going on and unresolved feelings, and it shows tonight. And so Jackie Curtis said, I wouldn't be around y'all if this was happening. And Jackie said, I wouldn't even want you to. Okay. So if Jackie and you or Curtis were split and he had someone else, you wouldn't want him to come around with the group, with his new person and you. But it was okay to have Greg to come back with T on the show. We have Quad here, knowing that Greg and Quad had a history with each other, and it was a toxic history that ended because it was some DV going on in their relationship. But it was okay to bring her sweet T and him back on the fold, knowing that Quad is still around. Or for what? To have a storyline for Quad to make this interesting. But you wouldn't want that to happen to y'all? I said, that don't make any sense. What is the weird kind of dynamics y'all group is going on with y'all? It don't make any sense for y'all had made that statement and then had this happening when y'all was in hand bringing them, welcoming him with the new wife to the fold group, knowing that y'all friend Quad was still around. It don't make any sense. It was stupid. It was weird. Crazy dynamic. But I need everyone to man up and be adults about these things and start acting like it. But we do next week. It's gonna be some altercations happening between King and Greg. Straight in order. T is crying. I don't know what's happening, but I know what's gonna happen next week because it was what they showed at the end of the episode was a message trailer for what's happening for the rest of the season. But it seems like that's a trip. But we do know the restraining order is happening. I guess King got a restraining order put out on him from Greg. I said, Greg, I don't know what happened in that whole altercation, but why you go up to the guy and then you backing up? Like, this don't make any sense what's happening. And then you go to police and all that's happening. So, oh my gosh, like T is crying. I know it's T ain't do her little Sunday, how usually Sundays recap. I don't know what happened. Why you didn't recap this time, girl? And I do know everybody was saying, well, T and Greg have been shading Quad throughout the season and everything. And yes, they have. But she didn't know that. Because at the end of the day, the shading is happening, all everything was happening when they're filming and in confessionals. Quad didn't know what the hell they were saying until this time, unless somebody was telling them what they were saying. But outside of social media, Quad and T is going back and forth because they be shading each other. At the end of the day, it was a lie. And then we're gonna see Apollo come with Shireen, his wife. And I guess he said, why are you worried about who I'm dating and everything? I said, yes, why are you worried about who asks? Like, I don't need you asking me 24/7 questions. Questions 24/7 asking me about who I'm dating and everything. What about yourself? No, thank you. What about yourself? You got your wife. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. Any last thoughts on Married to Madison before we move on to Married at First Sight? If you have this opinion of this, guess me. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't care who started it. And I said, I'm not going to point that started. I said, my point of starting when they focused the flame of the fire and amplified the whole thing. They should let it be, and that's that. And I kind of blame the outside people, i.e. one of them saw you. Like, listen, you add the future fire. You shouldn't have that happen. You shouldn't let that happen. And Heavenly didn't stop it. Just let it happen. Y'all should do the pool party. And we didn't have this dusty ass questions. You could have had that questions another time. Whatever. But that's it. Let's move on to Married First Sight. Oh, child. Woo! It's getting down to the wire. It's getting down to the closest decision day. They got so much good days left. I think less 10 days or left. 10 days or less to continue on this social experiment before the decision day. A lot of us could probably already know some of these answers already, but we get close to the wire now. And we need to go. We need to see who this white swapping happening. Yeah, dragging this along. Let's speed this up so we know who's the person that they were talking to. I guess a lot of us got an idea who it is, but they need to really confirm it to us on this TV screen. Or listen, we need to see it. But let's get into it, though. Damn, I didn't realize what all these notes. Okay, I guess I did. So Warren and Carla, they went to intuitive reading, and they went to a friend, and she does tarot reading and spiritual readings, everything. And Warren is not a fan of it, and I don't really a big fan of it either myself. Don't get me wrong, I like spirituality, and I did like in the past, but every now and then I might get a reading, but at one part of my life, I was like, I don't believe this. I don't believe it. Whatever. But then you ask to do a tarot reading, and then you want to ask some questions. I said, you don't ask them the question, just do the reading. Ask me a question about things for. So I said, y'all so amazing. Yes, it's that, and what's going on, what's stopping you, and everything. And I was like, At the end of the day, Warren, he just don't have no romantic feelings. We all know Carla and Warren both know they're in a friend zone right now. They had no romantic connections with each other. And that's that. We still could get to the bottom of why they don't connect romantic connections. I mean, I guess he just like the world that she's in. It's just too much for him. The spirituality, the incense, the sage, and it's just too much. It's like he feel like it's a fantasy land, and he like to be more grounded in reality. And we do need to do more things that Warren like, because it's always been like Carla. I said we need to do things that she likes. I haven't seen y'all without to dance with each other because we introduced him and he said he loved to dance. And he want to be a partner who loved to dance. I said, y'all haven't seen him dancing with y'all yet. That I remember. We ain't see no salsa dancing. We ain't see none of that between y'all two going out. But whatever. So Camille Thomas, they would talk about leasing and what's happening, what's going to be beyond decision day. And me personally, I feel like y'all should get to the point of decision day and then y'all discuss that. But I do understand that if y'all do feel like y'all need to move forward with it, y'all need to know the plan. So I guess you can have a little plan and talk about it, but let's need to see if you'll say yes, because all that will make it won't mean all that will be pointless if you say no on decision day. So we're all you talking about past decision day when you actually say no. So no. But however, you do want to at least get some idea of what the person is thinking of. So I understand about the whole living situation. But me personally, and let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. We all going around here. Because I know I said this before. Like, I love the space. I love all this. I love my space. And would I be open to moving with someone we have a shared space together? But I said, I don't want to give this up. I don't want to give this up. And when I feel like I like the idea that I have my own place. You have your own place there. I go to see you and stay with you sometimes. You come to see me, stay with me sometimes. We can have our own individual space and we need space for each other. And that's that. I don't want to give this up and then move in with someone and then probably not work out and I got to start all over. I said, no, that's too much. It's just too much. And maybe I might not be qualified candidate, but whatever. You know, people are just like, oh, no, it is too much. I like to be with. I said, listen, or we keep our own prospective places and just get something else. Like, you know, expand. You know, people got a multiple, more than one apartments and more than one houses and stuff like that. We can do that. If I have somebody who got money, so you know, we can do that. But I like that kind of day because you know, Sherry Lee, wife or husband, they be married for a long time and they got their own two separate places and they be working. They made it work. It's like you got to do what you want and have someone who got the same alignment. So I will be okay in that kind of arrangement, but we still see each other and date and court and have a relationship. I don't know. People probably say, "Oh, no, I need to be with the person. We just live together." I say, "Yeah," but sometimes living together, sometimes people feel like y'all can't live together. I guess it's all based on the partner. I say all that to say that if I have a partner and we okay to have our own respective spaces, but we also like go to each other's places and stay with each other, I'll be okay with that. It's not a deal breaker that we have to live together. We will be living together by having our own different spaces, you know. But whatever. But they both got small spaces, small apartments. So it's like, what's the list? It's like your leases, y'all all covering your leases, and y'all want to break the lease. So what is it? Camille want Thomas to have more of a. Oh, this Camille Thomas. Y'all ain't know these places faithful. Y'all mean like, do y'all need the pictures? Because I don't feel like talking about pictures all the time. Let's take this off right quick. You gotta see my face. So I'll put the pictures up to show you what they look like again. But whatever. Whatever. I'll put it back up. It's like she wanted to take the lead. And Thomas like, listen, it is what it is. He's kind of like whatever, open to all options and everything. But she actually want him to have a plan. It's like it might not be the right plan, just to have a plan. I said, Thomas, listen. But then she's saying all that stuff in the confessional. I said, can you really tell him straight up in the face to face that Thomas, I want you to take the lead. Lead me. I want a man to lead. And I don't think Thomas is a leader type person. I think he's more of like a compromise. I said, why are you going to compromise when you ain't offered any kind of suggestions? You can't compromise without suggestions. So maybe you would say, okay, what will make that difficult is like they both live at opposite ends of Chicago. So I guess it will be like you over there and over here, the traveling would be too much. So I would probably understand why they would probably like, you know what, we just stay in one spot because of traveling distance. I mean, it is far and you fall this way and I fall this way. We go. I say, yeah, that would probably be more strenuous than have your own thing and y'all go to each respective apartments or places. Instead of where y'all can just have one spot and y'all be close. So I understand that whole distance thing. So if that's the factor, then I probably understand why it needs to be what y'all will discuss. But if he said, if he want to sublet and just move in her space, but she said her place is tinier. So I would say, listen, let us both wait out our lease. Don't renew our leases. Give it up. And then before our leases ended, we will go find apartment searching together that will compensate both of us as big enough for both of us, and then we both enjoy one. And that's how we do it. You know what? Let me take this off. That's how we do it. And to be honest, I kind of agree with that. Do that. That's a suggestion. So that's like taking a lead. I said, listen, okay, we will have a fair leases before our leases ends. Let's go apartment search. Let's apartment hunting. We find what we want. We make that as our place. And that's that. He take the lead. She would say, I like the idea. And that's what it is. But you saying all this stuff in the confession is not helping. Like, girl, speak it out to him. And whatnot. What y'all think? What y'all think? I'd like to hear feedback. But I don't understand. Sometimes you want the partner who want to lead, and you want a woman like a man to lead, have plans, everything. But I think Thomas, like, he want like a conversational type of person. He just go with the flow type of thing. Whatever you say, he might have things. But I said, listen, we have opinion. You just can't be so blasé all the time. Amendment catchy. Yeah, no, this is Amendment catchy right there. Right there. That couple right there. They went with Dr. Pia. And he came in, he said hi to Dr. Pia, and just sat down looking like this. Oh, awkward. So Dr. Pia said, "Oh, so you're not gonna talk to her?" He said, "I was gonna talk." I said, "No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Don't try to play a lot of faces. We see you. You was not gonna talk to her unless she pointed out to you to talk to her. You just sat there and it was quiet, like it was like she was invisible." If I remember, I said, "I don't need him to talk to me. It is what it is. He didn't have no nerve to talk to me first before he had something. No, he don't say nothing. I'm good. I'm good." He said the reason why he don't communicate, these can be construed, because Dr. P said, "What happened?" Because I said, first of all, for people who've been watching Married at First Sight, when did Dr. P started? Because I know it was Dr. Vivian. I know she left. When did Dr. P? Because I said I don't understand how some of her freaking advice she be giving. Exactly. I agree with this. Cause y'all see this. Y'all know y'all watch the clips, y'all see videos. And then you hear the conversation, but y'all always push it, oh, we can work it out together, you can work it out and do this. So I said, no. Stop it, because it's ridiculous. And y'all do know it's on him. And then I also don't like how they try to make it seem like it's everybody else but him. And y'all know when he's playing the game, he calling y'all, but everybody got to change for him. But the whole common denominator is him. He the cast will rock with him like that. He needs to remember, like, come on, it's all him. But y'all gotta make it seem like it's all just gotta do this, you gotta bend over backwards change for this guy. I said, no, let him and hold him accountable. He will yet apologize for his actions. But always make excuses. And y'all sit there as experts and let him scot by. Yeah, y'all try to hold him feet to the fire, but no, y'all ain't holding him enough. He don't communicate things, misconstrue. Dr. P said, "Oh, it's all toxic, but y'all can still work it together if y'all feel like this is what y'all want and everything." How you gonna say it's toxic, but then you, in the same breath, saying all this extra stuff, they can still work it out if y'all can do it and reset over? I said, stop effing talking about resetting and start over and doing things. I said, no, it's not happening, because the last time I'm supposed to do it, and he didn't do it. And he is very passive aggressive, but he makes it seem like Amendment is passive aggressive. Does Amendment got some things that she may need to work on and how she can maybe? But I don't feel like she has any faults in what's happening in this dynamic between these two. And I also like he always kept saying how she making all these advances, and how she making me uncomfortable and I'm not at peace and stuff like that. But I would say, boy, but nobody really focused on what happened last time when the session was about the predatory comment, and he made it seem like Amendment's like a predator. I would have walked them then. I said, listen, this is done. I'm not here. You're not gonna tarnish my brand and my name because you feel like somebody. And nobody focused on that how she's doing this because you gave her the doorway to pursue with you in a romantic level because you put her hand on your jump. Everybody's skipping past that. They skipping past that. You put her hand on your jump. She only touched your knee in the honeymoon. And you didn't refute what she said. She put her hand on your knee. You put her hand on your jump. So in her mind, she's thinking that, okay, he might be down or he might be interested in moving things further. I'm acting on it. And then he pushing back. Like I'm doing something wrong. Like, boy, if that door was closed, you should have just closed at the beginning and then put towards that action. If you didn't want no man take on no sex, no something with the person, don't suggest anything sexually. So you should never did that in the first place if you didn't want her to act on it. So he said communicate things get misconstrued. I said nothing getting misconstrued. Nothing getting misconstrued. You don't hold on to what you say. This is not what the marriage she thought it was. But then after saying that, when Pia asked, do y'all want to work this together? He said, he had no desire he wanted to be in the marriage. He had no desire he wants to be in the marriage. That's what I'm saying. In this marriage. But he never said, no, I don't want to be married to her anymore. He just said he had no desire. But never really closed the door officially, completely, until later on when he said he really knew it was done. I said, okay, if you knew it was done, why you just say that? You always give mixed signals. You say, okay, this is that. But yes, we all know but so ways and never got to tell you, Akechi telling her in so many ways that he don't want to be with her, but not directly straight up saying he don't want to be married. But he's not interested in being with her. But she's hoping that things will change. I said, nah, stop it. So she walked away. She said, where we going? I said, you know where she's going. She got to gather herself thoughts. And then Dr. Pia say, you know why she walked away, and you have an idea why she upset and whatnot, yada yada. So Mem came back. She said, I want to continue the marriage, but not the way it was. If you're going to continue like this, I don't want it. I don't want it. So that's his perfect chance right there. If he wanted out, he could have said, listen, Dr. P, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. Completely done. But he didn't say that. He left the door a little bit open. So when you get mixed signals, when you say you're not with it, but then you doing things that make her think that you pursuing things, I say, boy, you giving mixed signals. So after that happened, you said you want to play game against? Yes. I said, can you let him finish the sentence before you were so happy to say yes with him? And ma'am, stop being so thirsty. Let him finish the sentence. You want to play video games? Okay, they went outside to play. They went to play video games. But even though he still don't really want her like that, he just said it was a long day. He just want to end it with a good note. Just play video games, and that's what he said. I want to beat your ass. I said, okay, you just whatever. It's not wrong with video games. I play video games. It's nothing wrong with that, and I don't care what nobody say. I play video games. That's my stress reliever. You know, when we going off, let me play my video games a little bit, and whatever. So Alan and Madison, it's another couple. I was like, Dust, I can't, because I need Alan to speak the fuck up. Unless, yes, I said what I said. You need to speak up and speak your mind to this dusty chick. Yes, I said what I said. I need him to speak up and stop falling over this girl and bending over backwards to change yourself. Now, the only thing I will say that did was okay is the outfits like fitting, and you was wearing the outfits. I said the outfits look good on you, Alan. I ain't gonna front. It did look good on you. It fit you. You weared it well. That's the only thing I can say that was good. Better than what Michelle did today, because I said what the hell she was giving him suggestions. That shit looked like he was sustaining style, and it would look anything different. Well, Alan, you look nice in the outfits you were wearing. That's the only thing I can give you. Other than that, her coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning, doing this extra stuff, and you having dreams, follow your intuition. As your intuition is telling you that, it means that you feel that, and then going around saying, oh, I don't feel this and this and that. Like, she ain't giving no kiss, giving no play, no nothing, and you just going bend on the backwards. You want to change this for herself. You want to do this for her. Do this for her. Do this for her. Do this for her. I said, you do all that, and she still don't want you. What you going to do that for? You do all that, and then the results is still the same. She don't want you in the end. So you doing all that for what? You don't change for another person. If you want to do that for yourself. Because if you do all that for the person and they still don't want you, what you gonna spiral out of control? So I need him to start stepping up and put his foot down and speak. Because he is right around chasing and falling over Madison. oh, I love her, and I don't think she would do this, I don't do that. I said, whatever. So Madison came on 3 something in the morning, and she just tiptoeing. Tiptoe like a teenager, knowing they're supposed to be at home at a certain time, but tiptoeing and knowing they want to wake up the parents because they don't want to get in trouble. Like that. Tiptoeing it. Now he's sleeping on the couch. I don't know why you sleeping on the couch. He's sleeping on the couch. And I guess he woke up a little bit, I don't know. But then the next morning she woke up and said, hey, hi, how you doing? I feel good. I see with eating tacos. You see, I wasn't eating tacos last night and everything, but you know, it was like close. When you text me, you don't have to come home. I said goodbye. But she said she asked me to communicate with her that she's stepping out or she gonna go out with her friends and everything. But it's been like consistently, and it's hurtful that she's not spending time with her. I said, "Good, you just need to tell her that. Tell her that. It's not when we get some experts and act like everything's all good. Boy, come on." Because you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. And that's the habit you have. You always people please. And that's what I guess your parents said that he has a tendency to go out the way to please the person and not focus on himself. And that's not attractive. I'm sorry, that's not attractive at all. When you always people please and you just go doing whatever that thing, I don't find out you got no confidence in yourself and you don't believe in yourself, like you say you got this and you know who you are and everything, stand on it. Stand on it. Girl, I like my shades. I like my gold chains. I like my freaking broccoli underwear. I said, that's okay. Take a broccoli. I'll say, listen, that ain't gonna turn me off. As long as you know what you're doing with your mouth and your penis. So that's what it is. Yes, I said it. But whatever. Michelle and the mem talk. David texted her. He wants to clear the air because I know Denise like blew his spot off. She said, listen, he texted me and letting me know to cover for him. Now I know people saying that the cousin snitched on him and all that. So I said, I don't think that's snitching. But I say, don't be putting me in the middle of things and telling me to cover for you. You don't even let me know what the hell I'm covering for. Don't do that. None of my cousins or family members do that. Because I said, no, I tell them, I said, don't put me in the middle of things. Let me know exactly what's going on, and then I can decide what I want to do there. And now he texted the cousin saying, oh, she said, yes, okay. And they're going around and say, oh, I don't think that's right, and there's no pictures and stuff like that. If I was cousin, I said, no, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. So you go talk to him. I don't know nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. I'll say I don't know anything. Because I definitely don't know anything. So I'll be wasting the call, but I'm out of this because I'm not in the middle of none of this. I don't know what happened. She think it's Madison. And I said, girl, you think it's Madison? It might be it's Madison. Because a lot of us think it's Madison. Ooh, yeah. But she would say, oh, I think that Madison his type, but I don't think Madison would go for him. I said, oh, so because you think that David is beneath you, huh? So Madison will not go for a guy named David. I said, how you think so? How you think so? Because maybe you think that David is probably beneath you. Doesn't mean that Madison might think so. Well, maybe Madison might like the confidence that David has, and he know who he is. So, and them gave an update on her marriage, of what was happening with her and Akechi and whatnot. So Alan and Madison met with Dr. Pierre. That's why I have another thing with Alan. Like, he's saying that She hanging out with Francis constantly and everything. She sometimes coming like 3 or 4 times, three times a week, hanging out over past midnight and not home. And then she said, "No, I don't think I'll be doing that." And then the freaking producer shows the evidence. One night she came like almost 2 o'clock. Another night she come like past 2 o'clock, and then close to 2 o'clock again. Another night past 3 o'clock. I said, "Girl, yes, you have been doing. Yes, you know you have." And then he said he got these dreams. He had this dream that she was out, that she met someone else, and like that. She said, "Oh, like this is how you think it's dreams." He said, "She never told me about the dream." I said, "Girl, it doesn't matter what he tell you or not. Girl, you don't care." And then he said, "You would think that she meant she." I don't think so. I said, "So why you having these dreams? No, no dreams just be something. You think that she might be stepping out on you. The fact that she going out and then you upset that he called you transactional or party girl." But I said, "Girl, if you don't even call that, and when nobody think that, you need to stop doing that. Stop coming home around that time and thinking that it's cute." Because if Adam was doing that, you would be hanging them in the cross. You would hanging them on the cross. Goodbye. And she's not prioritizing marriage. She's not prioritizing the marriage. I said, no, she's not. And I said, what kind of friends you have that have you, knowing that you married, and always hanging out with them? I said, good, do you got a husband? Maybe single friends. I said, listen, if you own marriage, you know what's up or not. So you always hanging out with me all the time. I said, girl, you better know what you're doing. So Michelle and David talk. And that's why I had to get on David too. And both of them. I'm going to give it to them both of them. David talked to Michelle. He said yes. Oh yeah, and I usually don't watch the after show, but yes, I got details about what happened after show about this whole text messages with David and Michelle, and I'm gonna explain that a little bit because I was listening to reviews. Now I should start watching it now because what happened? Because it getting juicier now. Maybe I should start watching the after show now, but we'll see. He said a text was with another girl. Her name is Tiffany. I said, nah, her name is Madison. Now we call her who's Tiffany? No, her name is Madison. But okay, you want to call her Tiffany or you want to call Madison Tiffany? Let's go ahead. Let's come over and call her Tiffany. And then he said, it's on you that has happened. And she said, Michelle, don't be flipping on me. How is on my fault? And I was like, he said, rejection and the hurt was hurting him. And he don't feel like it's a marriage and whatnot. So I was like, boy, you was also the one who's saying that her honesty was sexy and all that stuff. I said, if her honesty was sexy, then you appreciate that. So if honesty is sexy, why the hell you couldn't be honest your damn self? And if it was hurting your feelings, why you didn't say nothing? And that's the problem I have. You could have spoke up. If what she was saying was hurting your feelings, and you didn't feel like it was in a marriage, and she didn't feel like you didn't, she don't want you. Because I said at the end of the day, yes, Michelle, you can pretend all you want that you dropped your guards there. I said, girl, your walls would never drop. Your guard never dropped. So don't try to pretend like you dropped your guard to be with this guy, and you were starting to feel it. I said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. So stop playing yourself. At the end of the day, we all see that you did not like this man whatsoever. You didn't like this man. You upset that he's playing you like this and lying about it. And that's why I get on David. I said, yes, people saying David's a nice guy. I said, David pretends like he's a nice guy right now because I don't think he's a nice guy right now. Because all his stuff he's doing is not nice guy behavior. It's out of pocket. You get flippant. You turn it on the person that you cheated. You the one who stepped out and start texting. Not at the end of the day. We understand that you did what you did. The problem that a lot of us have is that why you have to lie about it. And you're not a good liar as that. You're not a good liar as that. And then you get very defensive when she asks you these questions. It's like that, and then you flip it on the person, like they the one pawn it. I said, no, you did that because you did that. If you didn't feel type of way, if you feel type of way about your relationship with Michelle, and at some point that you feel like it was not working for you and everything, instead of telling, you should have told Michelle. I said, listen, Michelle, I tried. I tried to make it work with you. I didn't get nowhere with you. What you saying is actually hurting me and everything. So at the end of the point, I don't think I want to do anything in marriage with you, and I want to move forward. I want that's that. So I think we should just live separately. You do you and I do me, and that's that. But I don't feel like I need to move forward with you because I don't like how you handle me, how you treated me. If he would have said that and moved forward, I said, okay, fine. But he didn't say that. But all you say, you're honestly sexist to me. You make it work. You make it work. You making us think that you trying to work it, and at the same time, you doing something on the side. So what? How much were you working? Are you playing us or faking it all this time? And since when you started texting Madison or doing this extra stuff and on a quicker side till you got caught? So at what point did you check out? Because you have a thing that you've been trying to make it work, and then on the same time you doing stuff. Texting your exes, doing this extra things, going out on coffee dates with your Tinder exes. Like, come on. So I was like, I'm not feeling you right now. I'm sorry. Like, you big yourself up way too much. You don't have a savings account. Your basement look horrible. Like, what is going on? And then you say you like to be honest, but then when it came to this thing, you're not being honest. So who you protected so much that you got to do all this, and for what? You should have told Michelle that you was done, and that's that. And I'm not on Michelle's side either because I don't like how she handled it. She's whack and pathetic type of individual. I don't want to be poor. I don't want to be this, but you, like, girl, you live a basic life. You're not living a style like you think you're living. Just the only thing is that you got finance and you're not just living. You're not struggling, but you're not living a fab life either. Stop playing yourself. So all that said and done, he get offensive. It is what it is. I like how you try flipping on me. I said, yeah, I don't think he should have flipped it on you because it's like it was whack. Yes, what he was saying is kind of valid, but at the same time, you can't say it was sexy, but then he said it was hurting you. I said you didn't like rejection that hurt you. You should have spoke up and said about it. Come on now. So producer was confused. She said, "I'm confused." I said, "Girl, y'all always confusing your production. Like, get unconfused." I'm confused because I said, "I'll go." The producer was like, "Girl, why?" I'm confused because I said, "I don't know nothing about no Tiffany because I know sworn you was texting Madison." So Camille and Thomas mother passed Cal, and they talked about this whole relationship. She still wanted him to take the lead, and he said he don't want his department to treat it like it's a freaking co-parenting style. That he's staying here to say that doesn't make it work. I said, Pastor Cal, speak to yourself, because at the end of the day, not everybody want that live in the same cohabitation, live in the relationship with the partner, because sometimes it works and then live it together and separately. So I'm gonna say, I feel like if I have a partner, I think I'm gonna have a partner that was okay for us living in separate places and we all visit each other. But it's still a relationship. It's not work. I mean, I still be open to living together, but now I don't want to give this up. It's been stabilized too. It's like, girl, I ain't just giving it up. Well, whatever. Work it out. Hey, you gotta work it out. Ew. One of his his friend talk. He said it's no real issues. I said stop lying. It's issues. You got no romantic feelings. But then he mentioned that he has no romantic feelings with him and Carla. It's more of a friendship. He's not into the big other spiritual things. Now I know in the after party they mentioned that how Juan's brother is do readings and spiritual stuff like that. So, and his family's like more in line to Carla's family. I said, whatever. Maybe his family might be into it, or his brother might be into it, but just because they into it, maybe because one not into it. Just because my family is, my brother is into it, like I will know what it is. Doesn't mean he's still into that thing. He just don't like it. And that's fine. But I said, boy, listen, you don't want Carla. That's what it is. Madison Allen went to clothes shopping. And like I said, the clothes that Allen was feeling, it was wearing, it did look nice on him. I ain't gonna front. It did look nice on him. I said, let him wear, lock his chain and his shades and stuff like that. At the end of the day, it's not that bad. But then Madison said she like classy, sophisticated, and smart or something like that. And I was like, nothing David gives is classy, sophisticated, smart. Not that he dressed. He dressed like a slacks. He wear jeans and a t-shirt most of the time. David doesn't give that. So if you mess with David, what the hell David's giving that is Alan in a clothes department is giving? Because I said, how the fuck, if you attracted to that, why you attracted to David? Because none of that you gave that you intro is what David subscribed. But whatever. You have to subscribe David. Girl, you just speak it out of your side of your neck. So Camille and Thomas went on a date, and she said, I used to do fondue. I don't be doing fondues like that. It's the first time in fondue. And she said, I'm glad I could do it with my built up. She said, built it, try your buddy. Built a try your buddy. I said, what the built a try your buddy? I said, can you not say husband? You whack dust. I don't know, whatever. Thomas is a 50-50 type of guy. He said he want to split bills. Hey, the way how this comedy going and stuff like that, listen, splitting bills is not that, listen. Things are expensive around there. For you to pay everything for yourself, it is what it is. Find someone who likes that, but he wants 50-50. That's what he said. Now, Camille ain't saying nothing about the 50-50 thing. She just most likely want him to take a lead. So I was like, because I wanted to know if she was making any pushback when we said it. She ain't had no rejections to it. So I guess she just want him to take the lead. And she just surprised that he's not thinking past the decision today. I said, Thomas said he's in with it now and feeling about the vibe now. And now we're about to pass decision day. I said, hey, I know. What about that? Now, couples retreat. Now, or before we get to couples retreat. The whole text messages thing and what happened. Now, Carla said, yes, that night, her and Madison was dance. Do the blam. They was doing the blam all of them dancing. Madison suggested Carla said, let's just the guys. All right, so just me and her. She said, fine, that's good. We was all of us. We dancing, having a good time. And then she said, all of a sudden, that Madison, no, David came. I said, what? So you said, this the guy. Why the hell David's around? And then next somebody that I know, I'm up here dancing by myself. Wait, hold up. I know this guy ain't leave me with this motherfucking name. What the hell they went to? I'm up here dancing for 5 damn songs. I mean, who won the world? Like, I'm doing all this. And I realized they lost. And then all of a sudden, Madison and David came back and said Madison lost her phone. I said, what the hell you happened that you lost your phone? And so that's the time I think that he texts Madison, and it's supposed to be from Michelle. I said, Now, Carla said she like put two together at that time. But now that she started thinking about it and everything, she said, oh, it could be possibly. But there she knows to say, like, since I didn't see it, I can't say for sure. But I just gonna let you know what happened. But I just didn't see it, so I can't say if it was actually bad. So I said, okay, girl, that's nice. I said, oh, that's it. Gave more details to that night. Now the couple street, everybody's going. Not so no. Akeshi's not going. We don't know if David going. We find out David said he go to time off. He gonna go to the trip anyway. Michelle's still mad. I said, girl, I know why you're mad. Girl, at the end of the day, you don't want this man. So I don't know why you so freaking hell bent and pissed off. Whatever. I don't think she's mad that he cheated. I think she's mad that he just lied. Why he just couldn't be honest and straight up in front. That's what it is. David's going to show up. Alice making dinner. I said, listen, Alice good. He know how to cook. He know how to fix things. I said, Alice, come on. Give me a hug. Come on now. I need somebody like that. Like, fix things. He know how to cook. He know how to do it. And I say that's what it is. He can fix himself. He got a little confidence a little bit by him, but I just need him to stop doing things for everyone and just have confidence about himself. And just like, come on now. Because if you're not secure and confident in yourself, you're always people please, nobody gonna find that attractive all the time. It may be good for a little bit, but then it's like, okay, I don't respect you because you're not respecting yourself. Have boundaries for yourself. Juan cut his freaking hair, and I said, I don't like it. I don't like how he cut the mustache and everything. Because I was like, to be honest, all that he had did look sexier than how he cut it down to that little freaking dusty ass mustache he had. I said, you could have just trimmed this down a little bit more and better and trim your face, and then it made yourself look better. But you made this thing like the little thing, and you had one on poncho on the poncho, and you just look hideous. You just look hideous. Whatever. So everybody getting on the dinner table. I said, Alan made a figure espresso martini. I said, I don't want no espresso martini. I don't drink coffee. Can you make me something else? Like, yeah, espresso martini. Get the hell out of there with espresso martini. They said there. Here go Bakechi. Drove his ass up there with a photo of his head. Staying by the door. He just standing like this. Making it obvious he's standing there. So now everybody uncomfortable because why are you standing there? Like, it don't make any sense. He said he's electric selfish. That's why he didn't want to go around the table. But I said, you still went by the table to tap on them and asking them to speak to her in her side. So you were close enough to the shellfish, and then, so why you feel like you want to make a stance by standing by the doorway because you would be around shellfish? If you didn't want about shellfish, you shouldn't have never went to them over there. You could have asked Alice and listen, I can't be around shellfish. Can you ask them to meet me over here to talk? Whatever. So he got in them, and then says, okay, what's going on? He gave her the folder. She opened it. He said, this is divorce. I want a divorce. I don't want to be with you. I want to give you out. And that's that. You know what he gave him? He gave her a paper. A divorce paper. Not divorce papers. A divorce paper. He gave her one sheet out of 4 sheets. I said, how the hell you think you're going to come down here one page and think that someone's going to sign it? She said, there's no way for me to sign. I'm going to grant me. I will give you a divorce. However, there's no way for me to sign. He said it's a formality. Can you just sign the paper? I said, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not signing this. Give me the other pages. I'll look it over, and I will sign your sheet. But this is no way for me to sign. And she wasn't raising no voice. Nothing. I know in the after show, he said, oh, he left when Anem showed her behind and went off. I said, what did she do? Or she said she's not signing the paper. She didn't go off, but you hoping that she would because you wanted to embarrass her like you did last time. Because ain't no way the person in your right mind that want out in this relationship go come with 1 page of the divorce papers and then somebody gonna sign it. You give me scary vibes because she gonna sign her name and you want to put her name to some documents and everything. Think that she signed it and what? No. That gave me scamming. I would have put, I'm not signing shit on that paper. Fuck out of here. And then you drove your behind. How long it was? Like 2 hours to come on one page? Come on, like how dense can you be? And then mem tell the group, he said, so what is this? Like, what? They said, that's like whack. Why he came up here? Now he did say he would do it again, that he would have made the trip. He would have somebody else go. So you will have somebody else come on that one page? Or you would have a legal, or you would have the proper paperwork. As a first of all, you don't need to draw no paperwork. All you could have done when it every time you sat there in front of the freaking Dr. P or Cal or Dr. Pepper and say you want out, you could have said, I want out of the relationship and I want divorce. I'm not going. Don't I have to wait for the decision day. Today my decision day and I'm done. I'm over. No, no ma'am, no ham, no bacon and cheese, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ham, no bacon and cheese. Don't even ask me, don't even try to convince me. I'm done. That's it. No, you know, we won't not see me on decision day because today is my decision day. And I say, no, that's it. I'm out, done, finito. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Find someone that you want to be with, and that's that. You have ample of times to say you done and you want a divorce. But you want to put that stunt at that figure place, you looking stupid. And you think she would be dumb enough to fall for that? No, thank you. Now he could stand his ass right out the freaking door. So ma'am said, I'm tired of talking. How's everything going? How's that? How y'all? Carla said she had built her walls up because she realized she not getting no romantic thing because I'm an affectionate person and then realized the wall is not affectionate. So he's not there yet. So my walls are built right up. And that's that. She knows she's been friend zoned and she just got to do what she got to do. And Michelle said, David got something to speak. I said, no, don't do that. So when I said that last night, I said, what I'm not going to do, I don't like when somebody speaks for me. I said, no, don't find to tell me to do something. Because first of all, I don't feel like speaking. I'm not speaking. So David said, I do. I said, good. No, I said, no, I don't. No, I don't. If I were David, I said, no, I don't. If you want to say something, you can say something and I respond. But I don't have nothing to say. But David said we had to say he apologized. He want to come clean to everybody. He said he should have lied. He did. He said he did text to someone else. He texted someone, another female, and all that stuff. And he said, well, I didn't get no kiss. I get no hug. I get this. I get that. And I get this. And I go, he ain't get none of that. So she was saying, okay, so she asked Alan, and Madison said, well, did you get kisses and win it and everything? I said, first of all, don't do that, Michelle. Don't do that. Because you knew that Madison Allen was doing that as well. Because, the girls, y'all pillow talking, y'all girl talking. So you know that. So you had to put that in that. Did you do that? I know why she did that, to make an example and said, well, y'all going to do the same thing. You not treating, getting treated right and everything. So, you getting kissed and all that stuff. So Madison's getting upset like that. Because she was questioning it and how she's a dead accident about our relationship. But then also she don't want the questions to start happening towards her. So she's like, I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I'm gonna walk around and all that like that and everything. I'll get out because y'all get me upset. I said, girl, why are you that mad? You mad, pressed. And for what? She was big mad, y'all. I said, oh. And then David started getting defensive. He said, nah, this is not a question. Why are you doing all this? All that? I said, oh, y'all two are getting very defensive here. But I said, Michelle, yes, you didn't have to ask that question, John, because you knew they was not involved like that either. So you were trying to put something and make Adam feel some way. Now he started questioning things. And then when Adam might start questioning, I don't know if he was questioning anything. But if he was, then Madison will start. She had to start answering some questions, and she didn't want to do that. So she said, "Nah, I'm done. I like to start the question and get out of my face and everything, whatever." So next week, Madison and Michelle will talk, and Michelle will confront Madison. Say, "I think he was talking, texting you." And then David and Alan talk, And then I guess they got heated a little bit. The Allen getting up, he drinking. You know, when he drinks, he turns to a different person. Then he throwing things and he hitting things. And I said, you punching the cabinets and all that. I said, oh, you need a hug. You need a hug. Come on, lay in my chest. But that's that. You have any thoughts about this Married to First Sight? It's an issue, y'all. But it's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. So if y'all have anything else, don't forget, tomorrow I will do a live to talk about Harlem, the series finale, and New Orleans Family Business. I want them to get to the drama already. Yes, I want to see who's swapping. I want them to start going back and forth and going raw and be the Spectre Gadgets. I want to see it. I said, who's the swapping? I guess we figured out who the swap was. But they're dragging it. Let's get into it. Let's get that nitty gritty. Let's go on with it. I want to say emotions flying. It's happening. Come on, y'all. We're just sitting here waiting and waiting. It's building to it, but y'all titter and like, come on, just go for it. I agree. Dragging the whole season for what? And then you announce the figure wipe swap, and then getting into it, figuring close to the end, the couple swap, and then gets close to the end of it. I said, boy, bye. But it's not been a bad season either. Yeah, so we're going to talk about Family Business New Orleans and then Harlem tomorrow. And so after this, when we get off here, I'm going to write in the Discord, and we're going to watch the next episodes of Harlem, episodes of Family Business, and we're going to watch the trailers and everything. And also I do the listening session too, the last thing. I might do that tonight before the bed too. So for the members. But I appreciate y'all coming through. I love that. Please make sure you hit the like button. Please like the button, the video. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I appreciate that. I welcome. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. All right, catch me on my Discord. Hey, JW Boo, how you doing? What's going on? I know you be watching me in the bushes. How you doing, Boo? What's up? I know you came to the last, the end of it, but you can watch it replay. I hope you enjoy. replay game, please comment, subscribe to the channel, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. All right, catch me on Discord. Peace out.